So most creative businesses think that they need more clients to grow. But what if I told you that one simple change that you can make can triple the revenue of your actual clients without having new ones? So today I'm going to share 6 ways you can make every client you have more profitable without working harder or chasing new leads. And the last one is my personal favorite and the most overlooked by creative entrepreneurs. So before starting anything, there are only 2 ways you can grow your creative business. The first one is to get more clients, and the second one is to make your existing customers worth more. And for service-based creative businesses, the fastest way and more scalable way to do it is option 2, make your customers worth more. So making a customer worth more means increasing their lifetime gross profit. And lifetime gross profit is the total profit a business makes from a customer over the entire time they buy from you, before accounting for fixed costs like rent, salaries, or overhead. It focuses only on the gross margin from the services sold. For example, if a client buys, let's say, $100 worth of services and it costs you, let's say, $60 to deliver them, the lifetime gross profit from that client is $40. 100 minus 60. And this is really different from net profit, which comes after you've paid, other expenses like rent, payroll, and other business expenses. So lifetime gross profit helps you see the real profit potential from each client before overhead. So there are 6 ways to increase the lifetime gross profit of your clients. So the first way to increase the lifetime gross profit of your clients is the simplest one, is to increase your prices. Increasing your price is the fastest way to increase the lifetime gross profit of your clients without doing more work or getting new clients. Most creative businesses underprice themselves, not because their work isn't valuable, but because their pricing is based on fear, competition, or guesswork instead of outcomes. Price is not just a number, it's a positioning signal. Higher prices attract more serious clients, filter out low quality projects, and create room for better delivery, better systems, and better margins. And when you charge more for the same service, each client becomes more profitable, your workload stays the same, and your business becomes, easier to scale. And in many cases, the difference between, struggling creative business and a profitable one isn't more leads, isn't more clients, it's better pricing. So the second way to increase the lifetime gross profit from each client is to decrease your costs. But decreasing costs doesn't mean lowering your quality of your work. It means delivering the same results more efficiently. And for your creative business, this usually comes from better systems, better processes, smarter tools, and tighter scope control. When you standardize parts of your delivery, you use templates, automate repeatable tasks, or delegate, low leverage work, you reduce the cost per client without changing what the client experiences. And every dollar you save in delivery, goes straight into gross profit. And the outcome stays the same. Your client is happy and you have more money for your business to scale your business up. So the next way to increase lifetime gross profit is to increase the purchase frequency. So increasing purchase frequency means getting clients to buy from you more often over time. So this could look like, for example, monthly retainers, or ongoing optimization, or quarterly recurring strategy work. And all of this instead of just one-off projects. When a client comes back repeatedly, you increase the lifetime gross profit without spending more on acquisition, on acquiring them. They are already your clients. They already gave you their trust. So the cost to sell them again is close to zero. So one additional purchase from each client can increase revenue across your entire business. So now the fourth way is to upsell people. So an upsell is selling a more valuable version, premium version of what they already said yes to. And for creative businesses, this could mean expanded scope, faster delivery, higher touch strategy, or deeper involvement in execution. Because the client already trusts you, upsells are easier to sell and have way higher margins than, new projects. So you're not changing what you do, you're just increasing the level at which you do it. So this allows you to increase lifetime gross profit per client without increasing acquisition or starting from zero. So the next one is cross-sell. So the cross-sell is offering a related service that naturally follows the original purchase. So in your creative business, this might be strategy after design, for example, or paid traffic after you building a funnel for them, or optimization after a launch, something you didn't do before, or ongoing support after delivery. So the key here is that the cross-sell naturally solves the next problem your client will face. And when done correctly, cross-sells often carry the highest margins because the client already trusts you and the additional service builds directly on existing work. So cross-sell allows you to increase the lifetime gross profit by expanding the relationship, not just the project. The last way to increase the lifetime gross profit for your clients is the most overlooked is downsell. Many creative businesses I work with don't offer downsell. They used to not offer downsells, because they assume that every client interactions needed to be more and more expensive over time. But having that mindset really you really leave money on the table here. A downsell is a lower cost or lighter version of your service for clients who cannot afford your premium version. So here really, instead of losing them entirely because they said no to your upsell, for example, you still give them a solution that delivers value while preserving margins. And for creative businesses, this could be, smaller projects, a do-it-yourself version of your service, or a consultation instead of a full implementation. So here downsells really keep the client engaged, generate revenue from a prospect or a client who would have said no, and can even lead to upsell later. And you can even also partner with other providers, for example, offering their solutions as a downsell for a commission if it fits, your client's needs. So here essentially, when a client sees something as too expensive, it can become an opportunity for you to capture, additional lifetime gross profit. So that's it. These are the 6 ways you can increase the lifetime gross profit of your creative business, from increasing your prices to decreasing your cost to getting clients to buy more, upsell, cross-sell, and downsells. So really remember here that growing your creative business isn't about working harder or getting more clients, more and more leads and more clients. The fastest and most valuable way to increase the lifetime gross profit is to increase the value of the clients you already have. So pick one of these strategies, apply to your business today. Remember that small changes can have a huge impact on your profit, your impact, your clients' businesses, everything. So my name is Adrian Fernandez. I've worked with brands like Dior and helped scale the leading importer of French products to Mexico. And over the past few years, I've consulted all kinds of different businesses, especially creative ones worldwide, get more and better clients, increase revenue, and maximize their impact. And if you want a step-by-step plan to see exactly where your business could make more money for the clients you already have, I'm offering for a limited time a free business audit, and you can apply using the first link in the description. So I hope you found this video valuable, and I'll see you in the next one.